and you see that it is on time, 5 o'clock on the clock. First time ever we've been this organised. Are you proud of us?
Rigged.
Have I pressed? I hope I pressed start, by the way.
Rigged.
Yeah, I did. I was just checking. I was just checking. I did press the live button. Yeah, we got it.
You start recording instead of start live.
Yeah, start recording. No shit, I broke it. Right, so guys, news. Right, let's go with this. We've got some news. Big news, medium news, little news. You take how you want. We're going to say big for us. It's big news for us. We have got a date set in stone for the podcast quiz. It is going to be, hype, get it? 27th of this month. 3 weeks from today. 3 weeks from today, podcast piece quiz will be full in effect. We've got prizes. We've got. That's it.
Quiz.
We've got
quiz. We have answers.
We've got answers.
Yeah, we've got questions. We've got answers. We've got prizes. Here's some of the prizes, guys. Let me see if I can get this for you. Look. I don't know whether you can see these.
Let's have a look.
I'll do them one at a time.
Yeah.
A wee couple of keyrings, guys. See. Chopper and Luffy keyring. That's going to be the third place prize. Third place. Second place, we'll be getting a big old wedge of stickers. And first place, Annie, if you could be so kind as to acquiesce to my request and shows. There we go. Toko! What up? First place, guys, will be getting this fucking figure. That is first place for the One Piece podcast quiz, which will be on the 27th of this month, guys, from 3 p.m. Not 5 p.m., 3 p.m. Earlier time, because and we're all going to be here in one place together. Like a three-headed Broadway star. We can only talk one word at a time. So guys, that's where we're at with that, right? There's also a prize if anybody gets every question correct. Anybody gets all of them right, you'll be getting a copy of One Piece Pirate Warriors 3 on Steam as well. So another incentive for you guys to get in, get along, drop in, have fun. It's going to be interactive. You literally click on the screen. The questions will pop up here, and you click them.
Yeah.
You click the answer, and the quicker you answer,
very much,
the more points you get. So if you think, I'm going to Google and win, go for it, but you could get everything right and still come in 5th place because other people got the correct answers quicker. Look, Frankie's my favourite, you know. I love Frankie. You got some brushing up to do then, Toko, as well, I guess. You got plenty of time.
But it is multiple choice. It is multiple choice. So
it's multiple choice, yeah.
Zero knowledge of it. You still have a chance. You just need to see how lucky you are.
I'm gonna make a Frankie tank.
There's a 1 in 4 chance.
A Frankie tank.
Yeah.
I'll call it Frank.
Right. So, actual topic this week, guys. We've got a topic.
Yes.
It's only 600 from Frankie, mate. I think you find us more like 700.
More motivation.
Go on, you've got time. You've got time. So this week's topic, we're going to talk about the end of Roger's story. What happened? What we think. There's Roger. Say Roger's name. He comes running. Let's see.
Yeah. Hang on.
Goldie Roger.
And of course he's doing his usual. Yeah, he's doing his usual thing of we've just started, and now he needs to go out. So
I was going to say, I thought he's been out enough today.
We'll carry on while you're away, Annie.
Yeah.
So, guys, what we're going to talk about is how we think his. We want to use the word surrender, I guess.
Yeah. Best way to say.
Surrender to the Marines, how that went down, what we think happened, and what was said between him and his crew about what they want to do going forward from the disbanding of the Roger Pirates. Sammy, do you want to take? What do you think happened first? How do you think his surrender went down?
Well, obviously, we all know 1 point. He went and popped for a kid, so that's the first part.
Yeah.
Of the theory. I think he just literally took a little rowboat or something, just where I could walked into the middle of Marineford and just went, "Sup, Garp? I surrender." And then Garp's like, "What?"
And he's like, "Oh,
I just imagine all of the out of everything that's going on. I can imagine every single pirate. Sengoku sat in the corner having an aneurysm. And like Garp's just sat there like, "Come on, I'm ready for this." And then he goes,
Garp's like, "Oh, Roger's come to try to take us on finally on our turf." And he's gone, "My game up, Leonard Jar Jar Binks."
Every single Marine has an L's shock face.
Yeah. And there's some of them just doing the what's it called, the Nami and Usopp one as well, like
with the pointed teeth. Mouth wide open.
Yeah, right.
That's entirely it.
Yeah, I think somewhere like that. I think he just surrendered in Logtown.
Mm.
Yeah,
I reckon it's more likely he surrendered in his hometown, because if he surrendered in Marineford, why would they take him at Logtown to execute him?
It's a good point.
That's my thinking behind it. I reckon he's gone, "Look, I'm surrendering, and you can kill me here. Because let's face it, if you try to take me anywhere else, I'm not gonna let you."
Yeah. Like you're not going to take me. You're not going to take me to South Blue or West
like,
Blue or whatever.
It's your call. Dude, you can kill me in my hometown, or I'm just gonna go die in a bar. Like, Bar Gold Roger. It was called, wasn't it, in Logtown?
Yeah.
Bar Gold Roger. Yeah. So that's that. Makes a lot more sense. What do you think? Any of you got a input on that? How it went down? How you think?
Well, as I say, like I'm guessing we're just on about like Roger's final, like where he
that's what we're talking about. How it went down, his surrender. How his surrender went down. What's your take?
Oh yeah,
anybody in chat got an opinion as well?
I think Marineford would be the right place, but I love the idea of him going to Marajos, and he's like, because he knows like the way to it, and he just gets there, and
climbing the red line.
Yeah, he just gets up there and then like sees the celestial dragons, and it's like, "Hi guys," and they're just like,
hey. Like all the admirals at the time.
Yeah.
See, I do like Annie's theory, because I think there would be a bit more on that. Is he went up to the five elders, and the five elders went, surrendered to them, and went, "Look, I've already told my crew to keep the mouth shut about Logtown." It's like about Laughtail. Logtown. About Laughtail. But if you start hunting them down,
so
that's
Sam,
when they reveal it to the world.
You were a prick. So that's all my theory on this. That's all my theory on the topic. Taken away in 30 seconds, Sam. Thank you.
I was expecting you to go, Sammy.
I cannot believe you just done that. Cannot believe you just done that.
So he liked what he heard and stole it. Sam cheats.
Unbelievable. No, that's a dick move, mate.
But I was expecting you to go, "Sammy, shut up. I was waiting for you to go, "Sammy, shut up," and I was like, "Come on, how far is he going to let me?" I apologise, Tass. But yes.
Oh dear.
That.
So your theory, Tass, is he was basically
doesn't matter. Sam spoiled it. Carry on, Sam. You can go.
That's it. That's it for this week, guys. See you next week.
I'm going to sit here and sulk for the next 40 minutes. Oh, Manny, I'll need to refund you. I've got no redeems on for podcasts.
Yeah. Whilst the podcast is on, dude, we don't have the redeems on.
Yes. And we now have a Roger again.
Unbelievable. I can't believe you, Sam.
Goldie Roger's coming to say hi.
This is why you don't trust me with things, Tass. This is exactly why I don't get trusted.
Unbelievable.
I talk too much.
Unbelievable.
But yes, continue. Do you want to finish off what I was saying there, Tass?
No, because you finished
No, he doesn't. You know.
To be honest with you, I wanted to fucking start it. Unbelievable.
What was I going to say? Now I completely forgot.
Good.
I got distracted.
So he goes up to Marajos and he sees the five elders.
Mm-hmm.
He surrenders to the five elders, and then we lost it.
Yeah. I think you would have went and Ian would have been looking at him and went, "I don't want to mess with that as well." Ian just walks up to him and just like, "Well, But
Settle down.
one of the things I was going to say about it though is with like you said, with what happens though going to Marijo, with what we know happened with Zebek's crew. I don't know if we could talk about that. Do you want?
Not really. No, we can't.
Not really.
No, we'll leave that one.
No.
Yeah, I was just going to say the Celestial Dragons would be like, "Hi," and just be like, "Nope."
Oh, okay.
Just
Yeah.
Hi.
It'd be a level of
Yeah.
confusion.
Be like,
Yeah.
What are you
It'd be
doing
like,
here?
Why is he here? Does he like us? Does he not? I
Yeah.
don't know.
Roger appeared. It's
I
super
don't
effective.
know.
Well, I was going to say the thing I could imagine is either way, if Roger went to Marineford or he went to Marijo, I could imagine he just sat there and just brings in a big bottle of sake and just goes, "Ready for a drink?" Just be like,
I'll take that drink now.
Just sat there. I'll take that drink.
Yeah, like that. Just
completely...
sits down and goes, you know what? I think I'll take that drink now. Yeah, it's exactly like Loki.
Yeah.
And like just the 5 elders all sat around the table, like with the sword ready, ready to fight. And then he just walked in, just puts a bottle of whiskey down or puts a bottle of sake down and goes,
"Guys, just
help yourself, guys.
Get a cup. It's good.
We're here to celebrate. What we're celebrating. You guys are going to execute me." And they're like, "What?"
Yeah.
It's just,
I'm done.
What? Yeah. But it's just like the whole fact of the matter. Out of curiosity, by the way, do you think the pirate era would still be the pirate era without Roger?
Well,
do you think that if Roger was captured, like didn't say anything, do you think like as soon as Roger was found out to be dead, do you think people would still go out and search for his treasure? No.
What if he didn't? What if he didn't do the big spectacle?
Big speech.
Yeah.
Or would you say that there'd
because
be
he
less
literally
pirates?
said, "Yes, I left it. It's here. Go and find it."
Yeah.
If he didn't say that, it wouldn't have got out.
I think
it's the
there
same
would have
way
been
why there was a new wave when Whitebeard said what he said at the war.
Yeah.
Like that's why Sengoku was like, "That fucking bastard! I can't believe he done that." You know, like Sengoku literally went, "I can't believe he just fucking said that." Like,
I'm always curious to think that Whitebeard actually knew where it was as well and just didn't care. Like that's how I feel about it.
He didn't want to know, did he?
Yeah,
he
wasn't cared about
Roger said to him, "Do you want to know?" And he went,
"No,
right. If I want to know, I'll go there myself."
Yeah, I'll do my own journey, thanks.
Good on him.
Pretty much how Luffy feels as well. No, I don't want to know what's there. I just want to find it.
Yeah, I'll find it myself. But he literally said, didn't he, when he met Rayleigh and Usopp, asked what it was? He said, "If I find out what it is, I quit being a pirate now. That's it."
Yeah.
Yeah. But because one of the things I was thinking of is if Roger didn't do the speech, I think there'd be a decrease in pirates, but the quality would still be there. You'd still have certain pirates there who would still be there, but not as many buggies. You know what I mean? Like kind of Buggy's crew or Wapple, or you wouldn't have the like Foxy.
Let's face it, we'd still have a buggy crew.
Yeah.
You'd still really. You could say that you'd still have obviously the 4 Yonkos, but they would probably have more territory. Being so because they would have very little
competition.
Well,
and then if anyone did mess with
I don't think their territory would change. If anything, they might have less territory because the Marines wouldn't have as many other pirates to focus on.
Yeah.
I suppose,
You know,
saying that at the same time,
their focus wouldn't be diluted. Like, cause let's face it, a lot of pirates set out because they wanted to become the next pirate king.
Yeah.
Without Roger saying this is where it is, go and get it, they wouldn't have that incentive. So therefore, there wouldn't be as many pirates going out there. You know, you might not get a kid. Kid might not become a pirate. Want to become a pirate king. You know, Luffy might not want to become the pirate king because he didn't have that thing. You know, he still might. Because granted, it was Shanks that made Luffy kind of be like, "Oh yeah, I'll do that."
Yeah.
But you know, it's to me, it's that it's the idea that he instilled that passion into everybody to become a pirate and go out and travel. And that guy who I'm gonna name, ask the question.
I was just about to bring this up. Like, would Roger have said what he said if that guy didn't shout, "Hey, where's the treasure?"
I think he was waiting for it. Yeah, plot twist. What if that guy was actually one of Roger's crew?
That would be a good theory.
Right, imagine that, and he was, and Roger was sat there like, oh, wait, there he goes. And the guy, just as about to do it, asked that question, and he's like,
Here we go.
You know,
I could do the thing.
As one last troll to the world government, like. Can you imagine if he'd done that as he got stabbed, he went, wink up.
I could imagine Garp just being stood there like, I'm going to punch him. He's had his head cut off, so I'm going to punch him.
Yeah,
he didn't get his head cut off, though, did he, Roger?
He got stabbed.
No, he got stabbed.
He just got stabbed through his heart, yeah.
Yeah.
Heart and lungs, good night.
Yeah. I was going to say, it could either be that, or that really, or someone went up to him and went, hey, here's some money. I want you to say this to Roger's execution. He goes, hell yeah.
Yeah,
I've just been given 100 million.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It could just been completely coincidental. Who knows? Will it be addressed?
Yeah, probably not.
Possibly not.
We'll have to theorise on it more.
Just random gadget, like,
well,
let's call him Steve with a D.
Steve with a D.
Steve Den. Steve Den.
SD Eve.
SD Eve. Oh, the will of D is strong as Steve.
Wow.
That's who it was, and he was like, oh, hey mate, doing solid. Tell us where your stuff is. You know, that's like when you meet somebody who's on the deathbed and go, can I have your telly? You know? That's what that guy's done.
Yeah, literally. Hey,
wow. You're dying.
It wouldn't be piracy without pirates.
Dibs on your DVD collection. All of the copies as well.
With Roger's crew, then, like when Roger gave the final order to
disband.
Yeah, this is a question. Yeah,
Roger's giving him his final orders right now.
Yeah. So yeah, when he gave his crew the final orders, do you think that Roger told them, some of them, where to go, or do you think they chose themselves?
Yeah, well, I think they each chose where to go. I don't think. I would think that if Roger was going to disband him, from the similarities we see between him and Luffy, is like if Luffy was going to disband the Straw Hats, he wouldn't say, "Now you go here for the rest of your life." He'd be like, "Guys, go and do your thing.
Yeah,
go and live how you want to live.
Go and live the rest of your lives as you see fit."
I think I think yes, and I think most of them yes. I think people like Crocus, who was already going where he was going because he was living there.
Crocus was always going to go back where he was, yeah.
Really, I think really is an exception that really went, I need you to do me a solid. The next person who's supposed to be this destiny, because obviously knows what it is, I need you to guide them.
No.
Like, give them the kind of, point them in the right direction. And I think he did the same with Crocus because he knew that he believed at that point was going to be his successor, to do everything he was, which we know is not the case.
He said to Garp, didn't he? Like, oh, my son's going to be my successor. He's going to carry on my will. And then
Garp was like, bet my grandson's going to be him.
Yeah, got made a bagel, and then Garp's going to be like so, in One Piece when
Roger's giving me orders now. I'm afraid I'm going to have to try.
In One Piece, when Luffy becomes Pirate King, Garp's going to be sat at Roger's grave going, "See, I eventually won. It was my family."
I can imagine that. But I think some of his crew, I think, have specifically gone and given final orders. I think one of the things, I think Shanks knows what's at Laughdale, personally.
I think he's been.
That's another theory I was going to go on. I wasn't going to say specifically, but I do think Shanks is definitely knows or has been.
I don't think he's been. Well, we know he didn't go with the crew.
Yeah. Let's ask Anis what he thinks.
Right, so, where are we up to?
So we're just saying that I think a few of his crew know and have been given specific orders before they disbanded.
Right.
like obviously, like we were saying about in Logtown, the guy saying,
I
"Hey,
think it
give us your
wouldn't be
shit."
orders, but requests. More like
Yeah,
you
like a
don't have
final,
to, but will you?
my
don't have
last deathbed kind of thing.
Okay.
I think Shanks knows what's at Laugh-Tale. Tass thinks he's been.
Okay.
What do you think? Which do you think? Because I think being, I don't think he would have gone because he'd need the poneglyphs, and I think they would have destroyed all evidence. So no longer a quick way.
Did Shanks leave the crew before Roger?
Here's my reasoning, right? It was as they were just about to go for the last island, so they already knew everything they needed to know.
Yeah.
Right.
They know everything up until the final island and where to go from there.
Before Shanks and Buggy didn't go with them, they were there, so he knew everything that was going on. I think so. I believe that Shanks knew the way, knew where it was,
and chose not to see it,
and chose to go himself later.
Yeah.
So I don't know if maybe he didn't go with his crew. Maybe he went by himself. Maybe he took his crew, and his crew know, and that's why his crew all have a high bounty.
Yeah.
Or because at the time he was an apprentice on Roger's crew, so maybe like a true apprentice. It's like Roger was like, "Congratulations, you're now a pirate." Boom. You're not coming to Laugh-Tale.
Aye. Well, we know it's because Buggy was sick.
We know the reason why. Yeah, we know the reason why he didn't go, but it's no way on God's green tits that Buggy's been.
There's no. If Buggy knows, the entire world would.
He wouldn't be able to get through the new world.
No, Buggy 100%. If he knew, he'd have a bigger mouth than Wapple. Let's be honest.
Oh yeah.
Well, Stampede to me is an example of it.
Yeah.
Why Buggy didn't know? Why Buggy didn't? Because he seen it. He was like, "Oh my god, this is it. This is the eternal postal Laugh-Tale." Like, shit.
He did not know that existed.
Yeah. And as soon as he found out, he was like,
"Well,
I don't want part of that."
I reckon Shanks didn't even know that would have existed because, right?
He wasn't on the.
He wasn't on the ship afterwards. They made that while they were there.
Yeah.
They made the eternal pause while they were at Laugh-Tale.
Yeah.
And we know
I'm pretty sure Shanks would have destroyed it. Yeah.
Like Maz says, Buggy can't not talk.
Yeah.
If he knew something, he'd.
I mean, you say that, but how much of his fame did he get from just being himself? He didn't use Roger's name to get to garner his fame, and he could have literally walked out and went, "I was on the Roger Pirates," and people would be like, "Bullshit," and then he'd be like, "Well, go and ask fucking Shanks," and Shanks be like, "Yeah, he was." Like he could literally say, "This is the name of all the members. I was there. This is what they can do. I know where we went here. I know what happened there." He could literally recall all of their adventures. You know what I mean? Like he could say, "I know Rayleigh. I know this. I know that."
He's a little food for thought, though. If Buggy did have the eternal pause, or if he did know his way to Laugh-Tale, do you think he would go?
I think he'd try, but he wouldn't. He's not strong enough.
I don't think he would. I think he knows how dangerous the new world is, and he'd stay out of it.
Yeah.
Because he's got the influence and power.
He's not strong enough.
He's got the influence. He's got the power. He's got the kind of protection he wants where he wants to be, where he can be free in his eyes.
He knew he couldn't beat Whitebeard at the war. He knew he couldn't. So if he knows he can't beat Whitebeard, it would stand to reason that he knows he can't beat Big Mom. He can't beat. Probably in his head, he knows he can't beat Shanks as well. It's just like in his, him and Shanks are mates.
But I don't think Shanks has the heart to hurt Buggy though, and I think that's why he knows he can get away with stuff.
Shanks doesn't have the heart because Shanks sees him as his mate, like his gobby little brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think Shanks would probably just like Konkrasaki him and like, "You go to sleep now, bye."
Yeah,
you sleep.
I think it'd be like when you see somebody putting their hand on the head while they're swinging like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like nah.
So it'd be Buggy's arms just flying off and trying to hit him.
Yeah, he'd just be like, "Oh."
I could just imagine, right? I just could imagine, right, that Shanks would knock him out with Konkrasaki. Then he'd get one of the paddles of the ship and goes to the rest of his crew and goes, "Time for paddling." Just beats them all to death. Like beats them all and goes, "Don't bring him back here again."
to be
Stop
fair,
him. He's not very well.
With the fact that Buggy was on Roger's crew, it's quite surprising that the Marines don't chase him down more. Like, you know, it's known fact that he he's been on the crew.
It's a good draw for them as to have him as a Shichibukai. Bear, what's good, man? Welcome in.
Welcome in. Yeah,
it's a good draw to have him there for the as a Shichibukai in his standing, because they can go, we have one of Roger's crew on our payroll.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah,
come and
they
get
go,
us.
well, we've got the world's strongest swordsman. You know, we've got someone who's on the world's strongest crew, and we found out that the world's strongest swordsman doesn't hold a candle and can't even cut someone who's on Roger's crew. What chance have you got?
Yeah.
Like, literally, that little slogan there would be like...
Yeah, because you know what? This is something that always people say. They'll be like I see it a lot of time in forums and on like chat rooms and stuff and in groups. I mean, people saying, "Oh, but Buggy's power's redundant with Haki." It's not, right? It's not because, right? Mihawk cut Daz bones, right? Haki is how he done that, right? Yeah, bear dude, Banner, welcome in, right? Because we know that because of the way Zoro cut him.
Yeah.
You know, Zoro uses Haki to find his sword and dodge out of it, and then he uses Haki to cut him. That was the first, in my opinion, that's the first instance you see proper Haki on the crew.
Yeah.
Zoro Arbasta. So, we know there's no debate whatsoever that Mihawk can use Haki. We know he can. It's obvious, right? Because he said to Zoro, you need to learn to coat your blades in Haki. I'll teach you.
So they don't get scratched.
He's got a black blade, right? So that stands to reason. You need Haki to make a black blade.
Yes. Yeah.
Probably Conqueror's Haki, but we don't know yet. So
we don't know about Wano.
We know whenever you see Haki in the anime, it's black sword. So when Zoro first uses it, it's Haki Dressrosa when you see him using it when he's fighting Pika. Even Pika, the term black is indicative of Haki in the anime, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mihawk's got a black sword. He's got a Haki infused sword. At the war, he cut Buggy, and Buggy just split. So Haki doesn't cut him. Yeah, quote one, right? Yeah, Mihawk is quote one, right?
Yeah.
Balls deep in Haki.
Yeah. We're back to that again. Balls deep in Haki.
Yeah, balls deep in Haki.
But
yeah, that's what Mihawk is, in my opinion. I don't know if you guys agree or not. You might think I'm talking shit.
I completely agree with you.
I agree with that.
Like, Buggy can be cut with Haki. Haki or not, Buggy cannot be cut.
I believe what would be funny is if Hawkeye does try to fight him and then he just has no, like, Buggy's completely scared shitless and gets cut to a million pieces and he just goes, that hurts! And then just goes and starts attacking him. Mihawk starts backing away like,
Like, what the
and then puts his sword away and goes,
but then,
we'll call this a draw, and walks
hits
out.
him with his hilt on the back of, like, walks past him and hits him with a hilt on the back of the head and goes, go to sleep!
Shush you.
Yeah, I've had enough of your shit. Take your shenanigans to the shop and be gone with you. 5 pence for a carry bag.
More Buggy-like would be that he'd get cut to a million pieces. He goes, that hurt. And then he goes, that didn't work. He tries Buggy Ball and he just bounces it back with his blade and just go, ching. And then you just see Buggy's face go, oh! Like,
shit.
That would be a full...
Man. I still love that moment when he turned up. Mihawk first turned up and the Don Krieg's crew try to shoot him and he just goes like that with his blade, doesn't he? And just tilts it a little bit.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, oh, the bullets missed. How did they miss him? And Zoro goes, and I think Zoro's just there and he's like, he didn't miss. He deflected them with his blade. And they're like,
impossible.
Bullshit.
Who the fuck are you? and what? And then they're like, oh shit, it's Roronoa Zoro. And he's like that.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, what the hell? Like, what was great about that? Like, the pirates were fanboying over it. They were like, oh my god, it's Zoro versus me. Oh yeah. Like, you know what I mean?
We're not involved.
It was like The Rock versus Hogan at Mania. And I was like, yes.
Oh,
unbelievable.
Man, that's good.
It was awesome.
Going back to what we were saying about Roger, though, I do think he trusted maybe three or four people on his crew to do a last will, which I think is Crocus, Roger, and is it Gabin? Who's
he is Roger.
I think
by the way,
Gabin's like.
You mean?
I feel
did
Gabin,
you mean really? Scopper Gaban.
Scott Gabin, yeah.
Yeah.
I
you
think,
said you said Crocus and Roger. I think you really.
Grover, yeah, really, and Gaban.
I'm going to call you out now since you stole my theories.
I think
I'm not letting a fucking
Gaban's
thing
the last
slide.
one.
Yeah.
This is adding
Thank
on
you,
to what you
Maz.
said
Maz
earlier, by the way.
confirms.
But yeah, and this is going back to adding on to what you said earlier, though, Tass, a bit more in theory, about Shanks going to the island. Think about it, because I thought that Gaban still sat at the island waiting for the day.
He's at Lodestar, I think.
Because if you look at where they are, like obviously Shanks might have met up with Rayleigh, had a chat.
He did.
He gave him a Vivi card. Yeah, he gives him a Vivi card.
We know for a fact Roger Shanks met Rayleigh because he said so. Like Rayleigh said,
before the
Shanks
hat
coming through telling me that you'd found a hat.
Yeah, no, before that I'm talking about like before that when he was younger, and then when he was going into New World and exploring, he met up with him, had a drink, and went, "Here's a Vivi card for Gaban if you want to find out what's at the island."
Yeah,
and then Gaban's gone. He's gone there. Yeah. He's gone there, seeing what's happened at the island.
Touch on that. I wonder if One Piece Red's going to show what happened, like how he got his hat from Roger and whatnot. That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
That would be awesome.
Because that's still unknown.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't have it before.
Yeah, he didn't have it.
Did he?
Yeah, because when Roger was fighting Whitebeard pirates.
Mm-hmm.
Roger, Shanks had it then. And Buggy always said that hat reminds me of Shanks, not Roger.
Mm-hmm.
Right, okay.
Do you know what I mean? When Buggy first fought Luffy at Orangetown, right?
Yeah.
He said that hat reminds me so much of Red Hair, not Roger. Why would it? You know what I mean? So, like, at what point did Roger give Shanks the hat, and why? What reason?
I theorise that when they met up, he gave him the hat at the start, and he's always worn that since he was like his apprentice.
At the start of his when he joined as an apprentice. So I reckon he must have joined before Buggy then. Eh?
Well, we see them both together when they're like standing up against the crew with knives. So I think they joined together, and they have like a connection closer than we know. Obviously, we know the closest apprentices.
They are best mates, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They won't admit it to each other. Like, Shanks will probably Shanks will admit it.
Shanks will go, yeah, he's my mate, and Buggy will be like, he's a prick.
Yeah, and then Shanks will bring out some Stark and he'll be like, all right, yeah, we're good friends.
No, he's a prick.
He'd be like,
balls deep and hacky. Prick.
Yeah, he's a treasure map, Buggy. Fuck off. And Buggy will be like, all right, mate.
Yeah. I'd be like, it'll just be a picture of Shanks just going like that inside the treasure chest. He'd be like, I'm gonna fucking kill him. It'll be like it'll be a wanted poster for Shanks in there going like this, and he'd be like, get him next time I see him.
Get him.
Just a load of toenail clippings. Just open it.
I tell you what, he's not only going to get it, the hat's getting it as well.
Yeah.
Well, my theory is like obviously Gaban sat in Laugh Tale waiting for him.
I don't think he's at Laugh Tale, dude. I think he's at Lodestar. I think he's at Lodestar, the one before Laugh Tale.
Okay, fair. That's good. That's the same theory. What I was going to say is going on to it is like he gives him the kind of yes, you're there. You know what I mean? And he's going to test them to make sure that they're worthy before.
Yeah, he's kind of the last hurdle. He's like, before you leave here, you've got to go through this.
And then like it's then going to go through like a kind of a flashback to Shanks, basically finding out, like being stood on the island in front of him, going, basically this is Roger's last will. He believes he's going to be born in the East. So he's then got a crew together and gone to the East.
Roger's last will and testament. He sat there as a beneficiary of the will. Like,
yeah, he's like sat there and be like,
Shanks, I leave you the mission to go find.
To Shanks, go
find my successor.
To Buggy, I leave you one treasure map.
To toenail clippings.
Really? You can have my antique fucking shoe collection.
And
Crocus, you can have my collection of exotic hair gels that we found in Elbath. Fucking hell.
Crocus, you will always have the failure of never being able to cure me. Goodbye.
Wow.
Let that live with you as a disease for the rest of your life.
Oh, imagine that.
Damn.
But I think
and Crocus is sat here like, oh yeah, I'm having a whale of a time. Oh, badoosh.
Jeez.
I knew he was going to blubber on.
Because Laboon. Don't spout shit, Sam.
But I think, like you said, Gavan's going to be there, like either on the island or what you were saying before, to where he's going to be like, right, I'm just going to make sure you are the right person before going out to this. And then he would have met up with Shanks, and he would have told Shanks, or really would have told him most of it, and Gavan would have filled in the blanks and went, yeah, Roger's already theorized that the person who's going to be born for this destiny is going to be an East Blue.
East Blue.
And then he set out to find out who it was to basically do what Shanks did to him, like Roger did to Shanks, and encourage him.
Yeah.
And pass the mantle on.
Yeah, like,
and
prove Roger's your worth.
Roger's like sat there like, I've got my son's going to get into this. He's going to be the one who's going to be Hacky next. He's the one who's going to be getting this through. Getting this island sorted and everything. Yep. And then Shanks just went, no, bitch, you can have Garth's son instead.
Yeah, well, I think probably Shanks didn't know Ace was Roger's son.
I don't think he does, though.
I don't think many people, I think Garp and Mebby's really in Scupper. Nobody else knew about it.
And Sengoku. Because
Sengoku. Well, obviously, Sengoku knew probably through Garp.
Yeah.
Do you think did Roger conceive Ace like during his journey, or do you think it could be?
I think it was after Laugh Tale.
After
Laugh Tale, before he surrendered, because he wasn't born and his journey was 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, so
which is why the search after he died, the search for kids that had just been born.
Mm-hmm. So it could have been like halfway through his journey, technically.
Yeah.
Because he didn't he go back to visit like Tom to get like his ship and that?
Well, Tom was what, 7?
Yeah, so he could have went back and he could have went and eventually like returned to do some other things.
It could have been that Portagasti Rouge was at Water 7 when he got his ship.
True.
You know, they could have met there, and then she went back to East Blue to wait for him because that's where he lived.
Yeah.
He could have been like, when I've finished, I'll be back to East Blue. Go wait there.
It makes sense, and like I said, I think, like I said, I know for a fact Shanks still didn't know Roger and Ace was his son, because when he met up with him, when Luffy got his bounty, and he was like, I'm in no mood for this, hungover and drunk. I went, no, I just came to say thank you. He's my, I'm Luffy's, brother. He went, time to celebrate.
That was Mihawk?
No, it was, there's a point when Ace went back to see him as well.
But that wasn't when Luffy had a bounty though.
Yeah, Luffy, when he went to say I'm Ace's brother, I came to say thank you, because he went to say thank you, and he did the celebration party with him.
He thought it was a new hotshot pirate coming to give him trouble, and he was like, man, you don't really want to do this right now. And Ace was like, no, I want to come and say thanks. Yeah, he didn't do this with a picture. Imagine if he had just a life-size picture of Luffy, like, yo.
Hey, this is my brother.
Yeah, that's my bro.
And he celebrates. You know what would have been funny is if he went, yeah, I could take you, and then he tries and punches Shanks and he just goes, nope. Like that.
Yeah, the same way he blocked really. Same way he blocked really, just one finger.
Just one finger, he just does his fire fist and he just goes like that, and he goes, yeah, no, mate.
Yeah, it's not happening.
That's what I want to know as well. What point did Ace get his fire fist in trading duality?
Not long after he set sail, because he got stuck on an island, didn't he? Because he had a lot of time to develop and learn how to use his fruits before he met up with... Because I think he had it before he met up with Shanks. He definitely had it before Whitebeard. But I think he met up with Shanks not long afterwards, because he heard he was somewhere close by. And I think that's the whole point of him actually getting there, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, well, that's definitely why he went to find Shanks, was just to say like, all right, mate, nice one.
Yeah, it's also just made me think, like, how did Shanks have the Goma Goma fruit?
We know, but we can't talk.
Yeah.
If
you don't know, I'll tell you after. I'll tell you after.
Yeah.
We don't talk about one. No.
We don't talk about one. No.
It was about devil fruit.
Yeah, but we are going to do a spoiler. We are going to do a spoiler episode. So if you don't want spoilers, yeah, tough shit.
Yeah.
We will pre-announce that. Don't worry. We'll pre-announce it. But no,
yeah,
like I said,
now that Sam's ruined my point, what I was going to say, well, thanks mate, I still appreciate that. Right,
you're welcome.
So, I kind of think that why would the Marines not go and hunt down the remnants of the Roger Pirates when their whole thing is we don't want our secret to get out? Oh, all these guys know your secret. Yeah, we know. Why wouldn't they hunt them down?
I think only really didn't get hunted down if that was the case because he's just as powerful as Roger.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. But
Crocus didn't
none
get
of them
hunted down.
Crocus didn't. He's just sat, and the noise. He's just sat there like not even trying to hide on a deck chair.
Yeah,
fishing.
sat there.
Like at the start. He's literally at the start of the Grand Line. He's
not
hard to miss.
Yeah. Crocus isn't strong. He's a doctor.
No.
You know, he even said to them, didn't he? Like, don't try it, young lads, or somebody will die, or somebody will get hurt. And Zorro says, "Who's that going to be?" And he went, "Me."
Me.
You know,
I don't do this shit.
My reasoning is that Roger said, "Look, I'm giving up. You can have me, do what you want, but leave my crew alone." And they've got no chance. He's going, "Okay, well, if you go after any of them, the rest of them are going to tell the secret to the world." And they'll be like, "Oh, will they be able to?" And he'd be like, "Yes."
Yeah, just
very easily.
Yeah,
it'd be like, because probably all of the crew have got a Viva card for each other.
Yeah.
And if any of their Viva cards suddenly snuffs out, you know, they're like, okay, something's gone wrong. What's happened?
Let's be honest. They needed to send a massive.
It would have to. They probably need 2 admirals per crew member to take them down. To guarantee victory. Right?
Yeah.
There's no.
I mean,
there's only 3 admirals. There's not enough of them to mobilise and make that precise an attack on every single Roger pirate and know where every single one is. Because if one of them escapes,
yeah, that's it. It's all over.
That's it. Everything's out. And it's just
like a massive army to sort everything out, keep it all wrapped up. Yeah.
Turns out they don't have Viva cards to each other. They just all have Den mushies to the newspaper.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a Buster Call one, but it's linked up everywhere, and all they have to. And it's like if we die for any other reason, like other than normal age, if you come and get me, I'm just gonna press this button.
Yeah. Have I got a story for you?
Yeah. It's probably pre-recorded to broadcast worldwide when it happens. Like something like they've done it so it all links to the network and it just fills every screen instantly.
And let's be honest, the whole world.
Yeah.
Kind of like hacking the internet.
Yeah.
But everybody opens up and all of a sudden it's just Roger telling the world what it is. And then at the end goes, also by the way,
oh god.
Sengoku's pain.
Garp, you're an asshole.
Just turns around. Garp, I win. I was gonna say, I could imagine 2 things right about that though. I could imagine just purely that got Rogers sat on a chair going, "Now this is a story all about how the world flipped upside down."
No, have you seen the It Crowd?
Yes.
A little bit.
Yeah. Well, there's a bit in it where the first boss dies, and it's basically because they say, "Oh, the IRS is coming to get you," and he just walks out the building window, top floor.
Oh wow!
No,
Just
and at his
doesn't
funeral,
like-
he plays this video, and he's sat on a fag, and he goes, "If you're watching this, I'm dead, and it's these things that killed me." And Moss, who's played by Richard Ayado, goes, "Ha! Wrong!" You know, in the church at the funeral, and I'm kind of imagining something like that.
Wow.
You know, like fucking Roger going, "If you're watching this, I'm dead, and my son is probably the Pirate King now." And Luffy going, "Ha! Wrong!"
Wrong.
Or
'Cause it's
Buggy,
me,
even,
Theo.
you know. Yeah.
Theo just stands
Garp, can you imagine Garp going like, "Ha! Wrong!"
Be like, end of the video. By the way,
It's
Gav, I won.
It's my family. And Sengoku's like, "I fucking know. It's always your family."
And then Garp
He's
just there with a donut.
Yeah, with that.
Oh, man.
fucking Garp, man. Sengoku.
Oh,
what bullshit.
wow.
The other thing I was going to say as well, the world of One Piece news is hella powerful. Like, how fast they hear about things everywhere in the
Yeah.
world.
Oh, yeah.
Like-
Morgan's is basically, he's got a transportable fucking news station, hasn't he? So,
Yeah. So, like, if anyone tried
literally,
to
he
do a
goes,
joint
"Bang,
world...
send it out."
Yeah.
In
World
a second.
try doing it, everything. Just got everyone sent everyone after every single one of Roger's crews. The world's going to know about it within seconds
Yeah.
of it happening. And let's be honest, if that happened and Crocus just sat there having a nice little sangria on watching the boom going, "How's your head doing today?"
Pardon me?
Just sat there going back to the newspaper and goes, "Oh, press button."
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's a good one. Like, I do like the idea of the newspaper, because obviously they've got the birds. They've
Mhm.
got the
Yeah.
sort. I can't remember what type they are, but like obviously the birds can go. They can go straight over the
I
calm
want to
belts
say
and everything.
albatross.
Yeah,
Mhm.
probably
Seagull.
probably right there. Yeah, but obviously, as you say, they can go straight through the calm belt, no problem. Just,
Yeah. No danger.
yeah,
Yeah.
like instantly. Spread
Every
the
corner
news
of the world.
everywhere.
In minutes.
But I was
yeah.
going to say, like,
That's my theory.
and even if they did get away
Thanks,
with
Sam.
it, I'm pretty sure. You're welcome. I'm pretty sure one thing they would have had is like, I can't remember what she's called. The who was with Rayleigh in the bar,
Shaki.
Shaki. They'd have some close friends, shall we say, or frenemies
That they've confided, yeah.
Yeah, they'd give him a letter and said, "If I die, give this to Morgan."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, if
Morgan
I die
would
from
be like,
Marines.
yeah.
Here's a map. This leads to something that you need to give to the papers.
Just give this to Morgan, saying it was from Rayleigh, his last will and testimony, and then he goes, "Well, I'm going myself to take this," and he's sat there with a full film crew, like, "Ladies and gentlemen, we're here on this island.
Big news!"
I was just gonna say he wouldn't be talking like David Attenborough.
Here on the Calm Belt, we have the Roger Pirates. You can see the Sea Kings feasting on the remains of the pirates that have been decimated by the world government. Even here, life can flourish, as we have found from...
If One Piece was an 18, let's be fair, Morgan would be big fucking news, everybody.
I could imagine,
guys,
though,
would
like,
you fucking believe this shit? Look, ooh.
Have I got a fucking story for you?
There'd be a page 3.
Page 3, just Morgan there, and oh god, no.
Yeah, no, Sam, no.
I could imagine though.
When we said we want, when people say, "Oh, put a naked chick in the picture," that's not what they're thinking of.
At least someone got my joke.
Oh dear me.
I could imagine though. Rogers sent a letter to like all the other Yonkos and the Garp. He's got a letter ready for him and just saying, "I win." Like all the Yonkos and that'd be like, "I win." They're like,
I imagine it's just a picture of him mooning everybody, like.
And then everyone's like, "Son of a bitch, Laugh-Tail's on the moon."
Oh, the teeny guys in the chat.
Aye.
Little change of subject there, but
Teeny.
teeny.
Everyone like, "Wait, this is a clue. Laugh-Tail's on the moon, guys." And then everyone starts.
Imagine if it is, Enel's already won, right?
And El's just sat there like with a glass of wine in his hand, just like,
But Rod just carved a cock and bollocks into the moon.
Where do you think all this gold
and
came
Enel
from?
stood there like that.
Oh.
This begs the question of where all the gold came from that Enel holds. There you go. He had the One Piece all along. Problem solved.
Well, it doesn't. Yeah. It doesn't because we know.
I was going to say,
Chandra was a city of gold. That's where the gold came from.
And then they just get to the
and that's why it was just in ruins when everybody else found it because Enel had already took the gold.
Aye.
It was just the bell that you couldn't find because it was on top of Giant Jack.
Yeah.
Come on.
Actually, just going back because obviously we're saying about like the newspapers and everything and the Den mushies and stuff. Like, when it comes to like technology in One Piece, did Roger's era have like Den mushies? Do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Like, because I just sort of think because obviously, like, if you look at like,
I know what it is. I know what it is. It's a dial. Any money.
A dial.
A sound dial.
Ooh. Yes.
That would make sense, yes.
Yes. Okay.
You know the way to Skype here.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's like...
That's good.
Bet.
That would be what would make it.
Yeah.
And it'll be Roger's voice.
3rd, 6th of March, 2022. It was a dial. Sound dial.
Sound dial. With Roger's voice so it can be completely and utterly confirmed.
Yeah.
You know what would be funny is if Rayleigh just went, yeah, you just keep hold of this Usopp and never press the button. Why? It will explode and kill everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, why are you giving it to me?
Yeah.
It's like,
I'll leave it over there. It always needs to be in touch with human contact or it will explode and destroy the world. Okay.
And we'll bring it back over here.
Yeah, I'll take it. And he like
Zoro!
He paints it red. Paints the button red. Yeah. It's like it's a big red button. Do not press the big red button.
The big red button.
Come on, Luffy would press that button in a heartbeat.
In a second.
Luffy would do a DD. What does this button do?
So they're like this.
Oh,
yeah.
Big red button. What would this button do?
And then Usopp comes along and goes, Usopp hammer!
Usopp waggle. And Luffy's got him in a headlock and Luffy goes, Luffy waggle.
Oh my god, please let that be a move.
Oh.
Please let that be something that Usopp creates. Luffy Wagoom.
Oh. Nami just come in and just like... Nami just comes in and just
walks in like this. Oh, what the
Usopp
fuck is
basically...
Give it a Robin!
Usopp makes him into a slingshot, like ties him around a tree, and then he's just like,
Well, they've done that. Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji done that when they fired cannonballs at him, didn't they?
Yeah. They use him in like arms and legs. Through it back in.
Yeah, stretch him like that, like. Yeah, no, that's awesome.
Oh wow!
So I think that about wraps us there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think.
Aye.
We've gone full circle. We're back at the beginning.
Yeah.
And we're talking about rubber bands again. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
What more could you want?
Yeah.
Then Usopp Wagoom.
Yeah. Usopp Wagoom.
Right.
I do like that sound dial idea though.
Yeah.
That sound dial. I'm gonna write an article on that and post it.
Post it.
As you say,
out there.
They've definitely been.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They've definitely been.
Definitely been, yeah, we know for a fact, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they've signed the fucking poneglyph. They've basically gone there and graffitied, is what they've done, the bastards.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not the worst thing they've done, according to the piracy.
Yeah.
Roger was here, IDST.
Right. It's just like Roger sat there.
That's effectively what he's done. That's effectively what he's wrote.
Yeah.
Roger was here.
I was gonna say Roger's just like sat there and they're all doing all these things and like he's a pirate, he's so bad. What did he do? He jaywalked across that boat. Just be like,
yeah.
What did he do?
He dived when it said he bombed when it said no bombing.
And then he's just sat there. Garth sat there like, but I want to throw these cannons at him.
He's like,
him.
Oh man.
He's like Fezzik off fucking. Princess Bride, isn't he? You know, Andre the Giant's character throws a rock at him. He's like, I missed on purpose. I could always throw this one. That's Garp.
Oh man, he just sat there like he threw a banquet. Why? Because he could.
Yeah.
Such an evil man.
For no reason. For no reason. It's a social. It's a social order impaction. That's what it was. It's disorderly conduct, breach of the peace, and littering and lollygagging.
Lollygagging.
Well, the thing I don't get right is we actually don't know any crimes he's actually physically done.
Apart from find the world.
Apart from find Laughtail, what has he done to become an infamous pirate? Because he, like I said, he hasn't stolen anything from what we know.
He went round the Grand Line. He done exactly what Luffy done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Punch a celestial dragon in the face.
I hope so. I hope so. Yeah. Like,
set the world
flag
on fire.
Yeah.
No, what would have been funny is if imagine if he punched the celestial dragon in the face, said, "Okay, we're going to send punch the 3 admirals in the face." Said, "Okay, we're going to send Garp."
Yeah, and he was like, "That's more like it."
Yeah, Garp just there, like, "Yes, my time to shine."
That's what I waited for. And Garp's like, "Why am I going at him? He punched the celestial dragon. I'm not going."
Sengoku. It's just be like, fine.
They're like, he battered all the admirals as well. Oh, so he's pretty strong then. Oh my God, we're gonna have a go then. Effectively, that's what's happening.
Sounds like it could be fun.
Oh, I love that bit though.
Actually,
like when he says like, "Why are you sending these trash? If you want to capture me, try sending Sengoku or Garp. Don't send your trash because I'm bored."
Oh, I'll tell you a good theory actually. Just going what you're saying, Tass, about the Dial. Roger Dragon could hold it because that might be why he's the world's most wanted man. He could have went to the world government when this is what happens if the word goes out. This is one of 7 that are hidden around the world. Yeah. If anything happens to any of Roger's pirates, I've got this. They've got 1, and I've got 7 hidden.
He wouldn't tell him. He would have gone, yeah. That would be cool as fuck. If he's got one, he goes, I know.
Yeah. And he just leaves it on the desk and say, I've got 6 more somewhere hidden.
6. No, he wouldn't leave it on the desk. He'd take it and go, you can come and take it off me. There's 6 more. And if I don't leave here, I've instructed the people who have them to give it to people who matter.
He just walks into Murray John and goes, stop. Stop. I could it'd just be such a power move though if he just
stop
left
right
one.
now. Thank you very much.
I could just imagine just the whole flex that he just leaves it on the desk and goes, I've got more, and just walks out. And they're like, is this real? And then just go and verify and goes, shit, it's real. And then he goes, he's got more of these, and like they can tell he's not lying.
Is this real? It pans at it like the scene changes to outside the door, and like all you hear is, "Hello, this is Roger," and it's just like it's like, "Hello, this is Goldie Roger," and then it like fades away, and you're like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah. And that's why he's the world's most wanted man.
The end to be continued.
To be continued.
That would be such a power flex.
Yeah, that would be a good way. Imagine if the end of One Piece is just that though, like Luffy, like this is the One Piece.
Mm-hmm.
The end.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be so. I'd go to Japan, punch Oda. I'd be like that.
I think everyone would.
I think, yeah. I think that would. I think that would legitimately start something really bad in the anime world.
You know what would be really funny though is if we find out the tattoo that Dragon's got on his eye says, "I know," just tattooed it after Roger, and then that's the whole reason he got it tattooed. Just when he went to the Marine for Marijo and just dropped it and went, "I know," and left, and they just played it.
Plausible. Yeah.
Because imagine that he walks out, they play it and go, "Oh."
Right, let's wrap it up before we talk any more shit.
Yeah,
let's wrap it up and let's tell you
for a day.
I mean, I was trying to put it on so we finished 1 hour.
Yeah, well, we finished it, Sam. We've got other stuff, mate. We've got to talk about the quiz still.
Oh yeah, the quiz. Yeah, the quiz. Go ahead.
Some people might not have been here for the start.
Yeah, probably a few people didn't. So, guys, we have got a date for the quiz. It will be the 27th of this month.
Yep.
Prizes are organised and ready to go. We have these 2 keyrings for 3rd place.
Mm-hmm.
So 3rd place gets the 2 keyrings. 2nd place gets this boatload of stickers. Boom. Boom.
There's a lot of stickers.
Mm-hmm.
And first place gets Annie, if you could.
This bad boy.
That bad boy.
Which the lighting is terrible. Well, yeah.
If anybody also, guys, if anybody gets every question right in the quiz, you will get a copy of Pirate Warriors 3 on Steam. One Piece Pirate Warriors 3.
Mm-hmm.
So, if anybody gets every question right, obviously you're probably going to win. That's probably a fair assumption. So you will get that prize. And it's a bonus star prize to get the game. If you get everything right, you get that bonus prize. That will be on the 27th of this month. We will all be here together in this room.
Yeah.
To do the quiz. Shambles.
Nice.
So that's how we're going to go. So fingers crossed. It should be a very good day. It should be a good stream. Yeah. Hopefully we get a good turnout. It will be from 3 p.m. The quiz will start. So, but what we'll probably do is we'll probably start and talk for a little bit first. Give a chance to get people in. You know, because we don't want to start on. We don't want to go bang 3 o'clock. Let's go. Here's question 1. Yeah. And then at like 10 people come in. You know, and then a lot of people have missed 1 and 2 questions. So we'll probably go live about 3, I reckon, and start it about past.
Do what we normally do, talk, and then just
get
distracted.
You guys okay with that?
Talk shit, get distracted, and then at about 4 o'clock go, okay, we'll do it. Do it now.
Well, we've got a poster. We've got a poster getting made up for it, so that will be hopefully done in the next couple of days and be getting out everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
We will be throwing it out to anybody who will listen, to every man and his dog. Like, here, look, this is it. Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, you could enter 15 questions in and still win.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know, anybody has a chance. It's multiple choice, so you don't. You know, you could do really well. You don't know. You could read a question, not have a clue, and just go fuck it, and win.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you've got a chance. So.
And if the answer's Usabagoon,
yeah,
you know
yeah, no. So guys, let's see if we can find somebody to raid to end the stream. Where can we go? Anybody got any suggestions?
I'm just gonna search One Piece now. See if there's anything that comes up.
Jeff Fafar is online.
Is he online?
The Jeff Fafar.
Jeff Fafar.
There we go. That's it. Is he live?
It's showing us live.
What's he doing? Go on the screen.
It is. Oh, he's doing his Lego build. He's still starting.
All right, that's where we're going.
He's still starting up at the moment, but he's he's going to do his Lego build.
Is he actually live and talking, or is it starting screen?
No, it's just starting. Please wait.
Oh, great. Well, keep an eye on it. Wait until the starting screen goes off. Then we'll just talk for a little bit more.
Yeah.
So 27th of this month, guys.
Let's do what we do best. Talk shit.
From 3 p.m. Stickers. I like that. What I'll do there? We'll go through some of the stickers, see if we can show some.
Yeah.
To be fair, isn't there 50 of them?
No, 100.
Oh Christ.
100 stickers, guys.
That's a lot of stickers.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
This one's my favourite. Is
it the
Is that the one? I think. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
Frankie.
No. That one's new.
That's
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, it's the first time I've seen that one as well.
Yeah. This one's cool.
Can you? Oh no, it's a bit awkward with the One Piece one, isn't it? I was going to say it might be. You could big screen it.
I mean, I can.
I was going to say the Pirate King one.
It's glare from the colours.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know where it is. It's in the middle. This one's cool. Look, little chibi sticker.
Ah, nice.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's
I
basically
love it. You go on like this on on my screen. You just sit like over here with the camera and then.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm going where there's no glare because it's the light glare that makes it difficult to see.
Mhm.
So I don't want to It's awkward, but at the same time. Come on, machine. Where's it gone? I can't find it. Oh, this one's cool as fuck here.
Hang on. Can he see? Can he see? Ooh.
Ooh. I like that one. That's Ace.
Yeah, that one's very cool.
That looks like the Ace of Spades.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is because he was called the Spade Pirates, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Ah.
Get with the program, people.
Yes, Anis.
That's not it, is it? That's cool.
What? You know how this One Piece, this whole One Piece
There it
podcast
is,
works.
Pirate King.
You guys are the knowledgeable ones. I just talk shit and wave.
Yeah, smile and weave, boys. Smile and weave.
Throw in a couple of little bits here and there just to
Should you gear fourth?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Well, you know what? The day we do it live, you
That's
guys
cool.
will get to have a proper good look through all of the picture, all of the stickers.
I mean, to be fair, you could take like a couple of photos of them, and just post them every so often on Twitter and Discord.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like just post like a teaser of a handful of stickers every day.
Easily.
And Jeff's gone live, by the way.
Oh yeah, Jeff is live now.
Yeah.
As he go, right, guys. So let's go into Van Hawk, fellow friend of the channel. He's not very well, but it's
he's
Jeff.
friends with us.
He is currently doing a Lego build of the Ghostbusters vehicle.
Oh yeah.
So, like,
what we're gonna do, guys? We're gonna go in there. We're gonna throw a load of trouble at him, and we're gonna tell him we're all eating palmos, right?
I've got a jump scare ready.
Man.
I've got a jump scare ready for him as well for when the raid starts.
So there you go, guys. Jeff Far in the building. Thank you all for coming by, and hopefully we'll see you. I think we're not going to do next week, are we?
No, because I'll be in Denmark.
Yeah.
So
So next week we're not here, guys, with podcast, but the week after we will be. Oh shit! I've got no subreddit emotes because of make your own when we get there, guys. But yeah, we've got We'll be back on the 20th with podcast, and then the 27th with the quiz, guys. So thank you for hanging out, and we'll see you very shortly. Let's go cause Jeff some trouble. Drive safe, have a happy Thanksgiving, and don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Ciao
Ciao
for
for
now,
now,
very
guys.
little.
Streaming is